Welcome to Coding for Kids by Kids. Today we will be doing lesson 11, if else with B. We're going to start watching this video called the If Block.
This is a conditional block. The code inside a conditional block runs if a condition is true. In puzzles with conditionals, we might want to check a condition like if path ahead. This code will only move forward if there is a path ahead. You can use conditionals in lots of different ways, like this or this.
Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so going to go to the next one because this isn't really the if block. Okay, we're going to do, so it says, let's read what it says.
More clouds. Check underneath every cloud to see if it is hiding a flower before you get nectar. If there is a flower underneath the cloud, the bee will need to get nectar once. Remember, not all clouds hide the same thing.
Okay, so let's do the repeat. Move forward and do it 2 times. It will get us here. Then we have to do turn right. Another move forward 2 times. But in this one, we have to do if at flower get nectar. And let's see what will happen. Now let's continue. Now we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. That means we have to do 7, move forward, but that would only take us to this end. So we have to do if at flower get nectar. So every time we move forward, we'll check if we're at the flower, and if we are, we'll get the nectar. Now let's continue. Okay, now this is the same thing. We're just using the same thing, few blocks possible, and yeah. Now let's continue. Okay, now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Move forward 6 times. If at flower, get nectar. Then we need to repeat the whole thing 2 times, and we also need to add a turn left. Let's see what we'll have to change throughout this code to see what we have to change and see what we've done wrong. So it looks like there we need to turn left, then move forward 2 times. You can also put a repeat there if you want. Okay, so we need another turn left. Let's see what. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, so I've done this 2 times because there's 2 sides. I have to repeat 2 times, move forward, and if at honeycomb, I make honey. When I turn left, and I do it again because there's a repeat 2 times on top of all the code I've done. Now let's watch this video.
This is a conditional block. The code inside a conditional block runs if a condition is true. In puzzles with conditionals, we might want to check a condition like if path ahead. This code will only move forward if there is a path ahead. You can use conditionals in lots of different ways, like this or this. What if you want something else to happen if a condition is false? You can use an if-else block for that. This code will move forward if there is a path ahead. Otherwise, it will turn left. Your code will either move forward or turn left, but never both. This is helpful if you want your code to make decisions based on certain conditions. Here are some more ways you can use conditionals in if-else blocks.
Now let's continue. Okay. Now, let's do repeat 2 times first, then move forward. And if at flower, let's try to do get nectar, else let's make honey. And let's see what will happen. So as you can see, because it could have been a flower, but because it was not a flower, it did the second code, make honey. So let's go into the next one. Okay, so let's just move on. Okay, now we're going to do a challenge. We're going to do if at flower, get nectar, if make honey. Then let's do repeat, say 4 times, and let's do 1, 2, 3, 3 times, move forward. Then we have to turn right. Let's see what will happen. Now let's continue. Okay, this one is the same thing, but we have as before, but we have the if statement. Okay, and now we can do repeat 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move forward. If at flower, get nectar, or else make honey. Now let's continue. Okay, now this is the same thing as before, but just without the cloud. Now we can continue. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have learned something from this. Bye.